want to say good evening to everyone on this National Responders Day. That's right, all our first responders, this is your day. We want to thank you. And so on behalf of the Public Health and Safety Committee, thank you for all you do. Now we will start, today is October 28th, 2024. We've asked for everyone to take a moment of silent meditation, please. Everyone, please stand now. Repeat after me, this Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In case you're wondering, yes, this is the Public Health and Safety Committee meeting for October 28th, 2024. We're joined this evening with our Township Manager, Pat Sazio. We have our solicitor, Brianna Bryant. We also have John Bates, our Assistant Township Manager. And we have, of course, our Commissioners, Anthony Benuti and Kip McFatrick and Charles Whiting. We welcome you all to this meeting. We will start with the approval of our minutes for for September 23rd.
I have no questions on it. I'm good.
Second.
Okay, we'll approve the minutes, and thank you very much. And we have, back by popular demand, Lieutenant Kelly Ruddle with our police report for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good to be back. All right, I will be reading the monthly report for September 2024. The Upper Moreland Police Department responded to 1,329 calls for service in the month of September 2024. The total calls for service year to date is 11,782. The calls for service between August 2024 and September 2024 indicated a 3.18% increase in volume. The monthly police department call volume increased by 12.34% between September 2023 and September 2024. Outlying year-to-date call volume, September 2023 was 11,647, September 2022, 11,858, and September 2021, 10,576. The overall difference between year-to-date September 2021 and September 2024 is an 11.40% increase in call volume. The following Part 1 crimes were reported and investigated by the Upper Moreland Police in September 2024. 1 rape, 1 robbery with 1 cleared by arrest, 3 aggravated assaults with 3 cleared by arrest, 1 burglary with 1 cleared by arrest, 39 theft offenses with 22 cleared by arrest, and 1 auto theft. The following Part 2 crimes were reported and investigated by the Upper Moreland Police in September 2024. 4 public intoxication offenses cleared by arrest, 2 disorderly conduct offenses cleared by arrest, 4 narcotics offenses cleared by arrest, and 31 other crimes committed cleared by arrest. The Patrol Division conducted the following proactive measures: 397 vehicle investigations, 86 hazardous traffic violations, 89 non-hazardous traffic violations, 9 parking citations, and 4 parking warnings, 9 homeless contacts, 7 DUI investigations, 1 between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., and 6 between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. The traffic unit conducted the following investigations, activities, and studies during the month of September 2024. 48 additional calls for service, 11 traffic and parking issues, 2 citizen concerns, 1 directed patrol, 195 traffic stops, 114 warnings were issued, 68 hazardous traffic citations were issued, 32 non-hazardous traffic citations were issued, 416 bus patrol violations, 4 abandoned vehicle investigations, 7 parking tickets, and 1 mishap investigation. Detective Bureau opened the following 36 new investigations in the month of September 2024. They included child line investigations, theft, assault, assist other agency investigations, sexual assault investigations, threats, drug, missing person investigations, robbery, burglary, criminal mischief investigations, criminal trespass, and a suicide investigation. The Detective Bureau also executed the following arrest and search warrants during the month of September 2024. 17 arrest warrants to include strangulation, drug, assault, terroristic threats, burglary, dealing in illegal proceeds, a discharge of a firearm into an occupied structure, endangering the welfare of a child, receiving stolen property, retail theft, robbery, theft, transmission of sexually explicit images, vehicle theft, and a warrant service. The search warrants included a DNA, 1 property, and 1 vehicle search warrant. The following is an overview of Part 1 crime statistics. Burglaries year to date in 2024, 10 burglaries with 5 clearances. Robberies year to date include 4 robberies with 2 clearances. All robberies remain under investigation by our Detective Bureau. Thefts, including retail theft, year to date total 268 with 135 clearances. There are a few notable investigations from our Detective Bureau. On Sunday, September 1st, 2024, detectives responded to Rita's water ice burglary on County Line Road. On September 3rd, 2024, detectives responded to 3900 Commerce Avenue for a sexual assault investigation. At the end of August and on September 6, 2024, there was a investigation detectives responded to at the Home Depot, 2250 Easton Road, for organized retail theft. And a stolen trailer was recovered on Monday, September 16, 2024 at 3575 Davisville Road. Our K-9 unit, September 2024 deployments and activities. On September 12th, Officer Snyder assisted Cheltenham PD with their interview process for their new K-9 officer. And on September 30th, K-9 Maximus responded to Horsham to conduct a gun sweep at a residence. Community-oriented policing and police department monthly highlights and activities. On September 1st, Upper Moreland Police Department welcomed 2 interns to the department. On September 3rd and 4th, Upper Moreland police officers were on hand at all the Upper Moreland School District schools to welcome students back to class. On September 4th, Detective Gallagher attended back to school night for the intermediate school and gave a short internet safety presentation. On September 7th, Upper Moreland PD participated in the Montgomery County Consortium Police Test for entry-level police officers. A written exam and physical assessment were given this date. On September 16th, the Traffic Safety Unit provided an escort for runners in the Great American Relay from Willow Grove Fire Department to Enterprise Fire Company in Hatboro. And on September 23rd, 2024, a new hire officer, Joe Halber, joined the UMPD. He began his in-house training and has started field training. And on September 24th, 2024, Upper Moreland Police Department welcomed our new chief, Chief Scott Bendig, who comes to us after retiring from Montgomery Township. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. Any commissioner comments?
I guess one of them that is just appalling to me, besides the bad ones, that you guys take care of. 416 violations for driving through a school bus sign. I mean, that's an opportunity to hit a kid 416 times in 1 month. If it wasn't for the cameras, there's no way you can police. I don't know how many buses we have, but that many buses. They would be losing licenses on this. I'm just shocked that it continues every month. That our students, young kids and everything, is put in that position. 416 a month. The other stuff is real bad, but that one just hits me. That, you know, they don't care anymore driving, and it's a shame because I know we write plenty of tickets on other things. It's just appalling that people don't care when they're driving anymore. That's all.
I have a comment, kind of like a side note, but this is in reference to Huntington Road off of Turwood Road, the speed limit there. I know recently a traffic study was done, I think maybe August or September, by Officer Meisner. It was a week-long study. I travel there quite a bit. I think 35 miles an hour is a little bit too high, just in my opinion. I take that to get to Pileggi pretty much every day. There's no way that Huntington Road, at least that stretch, should be the same as Turwood Road. So I'd like to find out how we can either create some traffic calming or maybe drop the speed limit, maybe down to 25 miles an hour. So,
Huntington and Turwood?
2400 block of Huntington, so right off of Turwood Road.
State Road? Kelly?
2400 Huntington? No.
Not, that's township?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be, we have to ask the police department to look at it.
Okay,
for that.
all right.
If it's a state road, then it's kind of out of our control, but if it's a township road, then we can.
Okay, maybe a more lengthy study instead of a week. I read over the manual, the traffic calming manual for the township. It was done in 2014, so I think our population's increased since then. So maybe we should revisit that.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep, I'll have them look into it.
Any other commissioner comments? Any public comments?
I've just got to say, I wholeheartedly agree. Huntington Road should not be 35 miles an hour. It's hilly, it's curvy, blind areas, and it's too narrow. 25.
Thank you. Okay. Do we have any non-agenda items for consideration for the Public Health and Safety Committee tonight? If not, Chief Glassman, please.
Thank you, Commissioner. It's my pleasure to present to you the September 2024 Fire Department report. There were 62 fire calls, 24 EMS calls, 86 total calls for emergency services. Fire permits completed this month with 48. Year to date, we've completed 350 fire inspections. Fees collected for those permits, $69,100. Yearly fees for the turnpike, $9,550. PA recovery, $5,502. The total fees collected are $84,152. That's a positive gain for the township of $69,987 over the previous year. There were 15 fire marshal investigations that were conducted. On 9/19, we completed an extrication at Giant parking lot. Believe it or not, the car rolled over in the parking lot. It was 6 minutes from dispatch till our members were able to get there and remove 2 people out of the vehicle. We installed 9 smoke detectors in the community, attended 4 events with 200 people, completed 29 personnel for 238 hours. We also participated in the Head, Heart, and Hands 5K. We supported the Great American Relay that Lieutenant Ruddle talked about. And on the emergency management side, we participated in the Eastern Montgomery County meeting and the Montgomery County meeting. And our response time year to date is standing at 3 minutes and 26 seconds to 916 total calls for the year so far. And that concludes my report for the month of September. Pending any questions.
Okay. Chief, do you have a fire tip?
Fire safety tip: be careful with discarded smoking materials. We're in almost a drought situation. It's been very dry. We haven't had rain in a long period of time. Also, we're getting into that point where people like to have outside fires. Keep them away from your house and get your chimneys clean. It's going to be that time soon. So there's 3 all at once for you, Commissioner.
Thank you very much. Any commissioner comments?
Yeah, the only, not on the report, but I just want to get it on here just so the other commissioners know. I have asked Ed we had our divot insurance reviews, they were coming around. I have asked for years, we have a fire pole in the firehouse. We were always told by managers of this township, not Pat, he wasn't here, for the last 15 years, that we are not allowed to have one because of insurance issues. That's completely incorrect. What it says in our reports is, it is,
A recommendation.
it was a recommendation not to have it. And that recommendation pretty much is ignored by every other firehouse. Even the new firehouses being built, there's poles in them. And it was a morale beat down years ago. I think it still is with a lot of these young kids that we have in the firehouse. I feel we should open the pole back up with security measures so nobody else could get into there to go down the pole. But I'm going to recommend that to the board soon, once we get some more information on it. But I just want everybody else to be aware. They're allowed to run down steps that are icy and everything inside the firehouse with snow on them to get to a fire truck, but they're not allowed to go down a fire pole in our township where they do everywhere else. I just find that they should be allowed to do this. They have been asking, and we got the real information that it is only a recommendation. There's no extra premium, there's no nothing, it's just their recommendation. I just wanted to say that because I did meet several times on this with the fire guys and the insurance, just so everybody knows. That's all.
Bringing back the poll, okay. Any other commissioner comments? None? Okay. Ken? Can I give you a report?
Scott,
please?
be filling in for Ken tonight. Thank you for having me. For the month.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Who is that?
Name is Scott.
Scott, what's your last name?
Hour.
Scott Howard's with our EMT report. Thank you, Scott.
No problem. We had 315 calls for service in the month of September. 73% of them were transported to the emergency room. We had multiple details throughout the area throughout the month of September. We had 2 administrations of Narcan in the month of September. Our staffing does continue to improve from last year. Our fund drive went out the first week of October. So far, we've had 1,207 members from Upper Moreland Township. On September 9th, we had the Willow Grove Charitable Fund golf outing, which helps a lot of our EMTs who want to get scholarships to go to paramedic school. We do continue to see an uptick for mental health and substance abuse related calls. And we have a current EMT class that we hope to graduate 12 students from, and they will be graduating this Wednesday, October 30th. That's all. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Scott. I need commissioner comments for Scott. Any public comments for Scott? Once again, Scott, thank you and welcome. Okay, under old business, we have no old business. But under new business, we have some money coming our way. Chief Glassman, tell us about the money you're going to get.
I'm requesting permission to apply for the State Fire Commissioner's Grant. It's $20,000. We intended to upgrade our restroom and shower facilities. There is absolutely no matching fees. So it's basically free money to the township. So I just need permission to apply for that grant.
Oh, yes. Members, do we agree? Yeah. Free money? Yes. Ray said, free money is good money.
Does that have to be a resolution or anything, or are we just saying okay? No?
I'm not familiar with the grant. Typically, they want a resolution. Chief,
No, that's not, hasn't been required in the last
Okay.
couple of years.
Okay.
Then we're okay.
Well, in that case, we agree. Take the free money and run.
On a good note, the volunteer fire department also applied for a $20,000 grant, just as an FYI. The new one that was just created.
The new ones. Oh, okay. Fantastic.
And they were on a call even last night,
Yep.
the new volunteers.
Yep.
Okay. Do we have any other public comments? Any commissioner comments? No? Okay. Well, we stand adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
And good evening.
Okay.